Ladies, pay attention. One of the biggest marketing campaigns in the Western industry this year is what Lucchese's doing right here on the table in front of us, and it's called Diva. Remember that name, Diva. Kemper, wow. I mean, this puts the E in edge, the F in fashion, and any other adjective that you could think of to describe these boots.
Hip, slick, cool, trendy, hot.
Oh my goodness.
Fashion. This is it, Paul.
This is design at its best. There's no question about it. Now, explain to our customers real quick. The Diva is definitely, it's a limited edition boots, right?
Each one of these styles in Diva is a limited edition, hand named and hand numbered.
Okay.
So they're limited to 120 pair per style.
So that's all that will ever be made, no matter how many Western stores all across the country. You have a certain amount of time to get in on any particular one of these styles. But so this first one, there's only 120 made,
That's right? The uniqueness of the leather, we were able to purchase this leather in quantities, and you can see how distinctive each one of these styles is. But limited quantities of leathers are available, and that's what we used in the design of each one of these Lucchese Divas.
Now, when you're talking about numbers, each one of these actually, and I'm gonna turn this one around real quick, and I'm not sure if we can get a shot of that or not, but it's actually got a number that's handwritten inside that boot in each one of these.
That's right. Each one of them, and in addition to being hand numbered, they're hand named. So, for example, this is the Lorenza, the Savina, the Marcella. Each one of them have a name.
Each one of them has a perfect name that goes with it. Let's talk about the first one, because boy, howdy, you know, those are, I guess you would call that a flaming skull. Is that what I'm lacking? I don't know what to call that.
We got a lot of. There's a lot of things going on here.
There's flowers. There's skulls. There's a cross. Anything that you can think of that's hot in fashion is right here on the boot.
That's right.
And what you did is putting this embroidery back into it, and then using the unique leather that you used on the foot.
That's right.
Is absolutely incredible.
You got an overlay. You got a geofoxing.
I'm gonna tilt that up so they can actually see on that wingtip. There's actually, once again, those are stitched, and then by hand, they're kind of with a little tool. From what I was understanding, you get the light features. They just go back and they finish that boot after it's already done, right? So you can actually see the accent of the skulls, right?
That's right. That's right.
Man,
it's a stoned process
cool.
that gives you that contrast.
Okay.
So again, you look at these. None of them. They're not the same at all.
Oh gosh, no.
And that's the thing that's going to really be significant as far as the Diva wardrobe out there, if you will, Paul.
Sure. Well, let's talk about this one, because this leather is definitely unique. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this type of leather actually has to do with how it's heated and pressed to give it this this finish that's on this leather. It's absolutely unique.
You can see the contrasting finish on there. And what we also did is we came in with some buck lacing on the foot and on the top as well. So this is a little side zip. It's a little side zip.
I'll show them at home. That actually is functional.
It's a side zip shorty, and it's again a very, very strong fashion statement for ladies.
Yeah, because I tell you what, in high fashion, everything I'm seeing, this little short boot is really, really taking hold. Of course, with all the skinny jeans and the leggings and that whole thing that's in our industry now. Now, both of these too, which is kind of cool, and I'll point that out. I'm gonna move that out of the way. The sole has been destroyed. In other words, it's not actually destroyed. It's made to look like it's been worn and broke in.
Yeah,
right?
You can see it here on the bottom. You can see the way that the finish has been beat up.
Definitely.
Again, a fashion statement.
Definitely. Now, the next two, we kind of had our hand in just a little bit, because thank goodness of our partnership. When we went to El Paso a while back, we were able to get on the ground floor and actually help design two of the Divas.
These two boots were designed with our assistance and PFI's definite influence. So I guess you could say these are PFI designed Divas, Paul.
There you go. And you know what the good thing about that is, Kemper? Ladies, now pay attention. If you wear a size 6, both of these are one of 120.
That's
so
right.
They got to be collectible, being that they are the first made and numbered as the #1 boot.
That's right. Both of these happen to be #1.
Exactly. Now let's talk about this. This is actually a stone-wash lizard, is it not?
This is a stone-wash lizard, so if you think about stone-wash denim, this is the same treatment that we use to finish the boot after it's made. So
wow.
It's got a distinctive, very distinctive look as well.
Yes, definitely. And then it has the Firebird or Phoenix or Thunderbird, whatever you want to call it, that's actually embroidered
into the vamp.
Over the lizard, right?
Over the lizard, yeah.
Which you don't see too much of that over
on an
embroidering
exotic.
Over an exotic is kind of crazy, but hey, I don't know how you could call anything crazy in this. These are absolutely cool, every single one of these, are they not?
That's right, Paul.
Last but not least.
Again, number one. Number one of
Number 120. One, if you wear a size 6.
That's right.
If you wear a size 6. Now, this one's got a lot going on. A lot of embroidery. And once again, this is lizard.
Lizard. The overlay and the treatment on the counter of the boot are done in metallic thread. That's something that's again very unique, and you can see as well as on the top quarters of the boot, we've got doves, we've got a cross
with
wings. It is again trendy, hip. All of those adjectives that you can think of.
Any one of them that you can think of. There's so much going on in each one of these boots, gals. You got to check them out. Go to pfiwestern.com. Log on right now. Check out the Diva. Go to Lucchese's website. Check out the Diva collection. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's one of the best things that I've seen this year, Kemper.
Very exciting.
Very, very, very exciting.
The ladies need to get their Divas on.
That's right. Get your Diva on with Lucchese at pfiwestern.com.
Ladies, these are some Divas from Lucchese. Save up to $60 now at pfiwestern.com.